We're going to start in the city of New Delhi,
hop onto the Yamuna River,
through Agra to a place called Allahabad where the Yamuna meets the Ganges River.
Continue on the Ganges River all the way to Varanasi. From Varanasi we go through the poorest province in India, Bihar.
And enter West Bengal, which is the last province in India. And then we're going to cut across into Bangladesh and finish the trip in Dhaka.
That whole trip's going to take us about 2,500 kilometers.
We don't have any experience actually rowing our boat.
Just camp on the side of the river and in villages. And
we got a few small cameras. We don't have any cameramen. We don't have any people with us. We don't really have a plan. We just know we start in Delhi and we end in Dhaka, and the river only pushes us one way.
We have passed the border in Bihar country, and this is supposedly the lawless land of India.
Gauri explained it to me yesterday, like how dangerous this actually is, and how he went through like 5 boatmen before he found Kedarna, who was willing to come with him through this area. We have 4 or 5 days left in Bihar if we row almost 100K a day, which is unbelievable. And if Dustin and I aren't able to do that, the guys will not just let us float.
In traditional Indian culture, social status is defined by the caste system. It is a strict hierarchy that assigns social standing based on hereditary descendants. Under this system, Indians are literally born into their social status. Modern India has done much to combat caste-based discrimination, but in rural areas, it is still very much a visible part of life.
It's not nearly as hot as it was our last week on the river before Varanasi, but it feels just as hot, if not hotter. It's the humidity. You get the cloud cover, and it's perfect, and you have a little breeze, and you're just cruising, and you're feeling so good, like you could row forever. Then the sun pops out of the cloud, and boom, it's just like a wall hits you. And within 5 minutes, I'm just like, no, I'm getting inside. This is too hot. This is too much. And you just can't do anything except sit there and sweat. I was just so exhausted this afternoon, I didn't want to row at all. But we made such good time this morning that we really didn't have to, and it's only 3:30, and we did almost 100 kilometers. We'll be out of Bihar in 4 days, and then we'll be shanty on the Ganges. Both of our boatmen are the sole providers for their big families. They're really worried there's lots of problems in the next 25 or 30 kilometers.
We went to like oil tankers and government boats. They're telling us where they're staying, so we just go to the same place that they're staying so we can be with them. It's pretty logical. Anyway, if we're in a dangerous situation in a dangerous place, it's really safe. There's gonna be another tanker coming right here. We're gonna have 2 tankers by our side every night, like all the way through Bihar, I think. But for the next couple nights anyway, so.
It's not worth the stress sometimes, you know? You gotta weigh the pros and cons of the situation. The pros versus the cons of us doing this by ourselves in Bihar, it just doesn't add up. It's like cons, pros.
This boat died.
Huh?
My boat, this boat.
Yes.
So no rowing?
No rowing.
He said, why don't we just tie our boat to the government boat and hitch a ride down the river for a little bit? I think it's totally cool. I think it'll be fun, hitching a ride on a big tanker. So I guess that's what we're gonna do.
Storm is gonna come.
So our plans have changed again. We can't hitch a ride on the boat anymore. We have to row it.
Yeah, Gordon originally wanted us to get tugged along by this boat, and he came to us and said maybe for 2,000 rupees, and we said sure, whatever. He was really stressed out and worried. He came back and said it wasn't possible, but he was okay with it. He said Bihar was a little bit dangerous, but it'd be fine. It was just tonight when he met these oil liners and these tugboats that he heard the story that one of them got robbed last May by some bandits in this area in the next 25 kilometers. So he wants to make it to the next place where they are also going to stop, because they all stop together, which is 60K from here.
It's a bad situation. We're just like a sitting duck on this boat. Anyone that's gonna like try to rob us, everyone has motorboats around here. They can fly twice as fast as our boat. And our boat sort of just sticks out like a sore thumb. It's not a local boat. It doesn't look like what people have around here. Here we are. Tomorrow, 2 people rowing all the time, 3rd person on the GPS, 4th person steering. So wish us good luck, and hopefully we'll be talking to you. Hopefully you'll be able to see these tapes and they don't get stolen. We left the sanctuary of our government boat. We've been on the river for a few hours, making huge kilometers. Dustin set the record at 17.4.
18.9.
18.9! I stand corrected.
Today, I'm thinking it's going to be like 120, 130, maybe even 140 kilometers on the river. I think we're just going to row all day until sunset and then park. This is where there's tons of flooding and there's hundreds of thousands of people had an exodus from their villages because of the flooding. And you can see here that this village was pretty close to getting flooded. We're here, we'll see if we can communicate with anybody and get a tour of the village.
Everything looks really cool. We're gonna go check it out, see if it is.
Is camera okay? Are we allowed? Can we film?
How are you? No? Shake hands? Me, Nam, Patch. Nice to meet you.
Can we have tour of village? Look around village? Gao.
Everybody ran away except for the kids. They're not really excited we're here, that's for sure.
Picture, no, here.
No picture here. They don't want picture taken.
My picture, no, my picture.
Okay.
Ah, cha, cha.
Sit.
No camera, no problem. Bye-bye. Namaste. You don't know until you try.
The whole trip has been about rumors of the next area is dodgy, the next area is dodgy, the next area is dodgy. And I know Bihar, the whole of India calls Bihar dodgy, and this area especially dodgy.
Kedarna and Gauri are really stressed out about the situation.
They're scared shitless, and they just want us to row, get up and row.
And it's just 60K. We wake up at 5, we're on the river at 5:30. We'll be finished at like 11:30 a.m.
This is our Bihar parking situation. Every single night in Bihar, we're parking at a government boat because it's the safest and there's other people around.
Well, the sun comes up and I'm out of my head, talking to the wall again. Well, I'm all wound up and ready to jet, talking to the wall again. Yeah, I'm talking to the wall again. And I don't know how I made it seem away. And I don't know.
When I'm on the boat and it's hot, the only thing I really dream about, or that I'm looking forward to, is cold water. It's so good.
One of my favorite parts of India is that you can wear your underwear all day, every day in front of whoever, and it's normal, no one cares. I feel free.
We got here early, so I was bored. So I thought I'd try the tripod. This is our first tripod experience. Adrian's sleeping. So now no shaking.
Yeah.
So you get steady shot.
Stand.
Steady shot, yeah.
Stand.
Yeah. They gave it to us, so we should use it. Our other tripod fell in Ganga. And Adrian goes swimming and looking for it for half an hour.
Come on, come on, come on.
So I've been sick for like 2 days now, and just like diarrhea all the time. And I think it's just zapping all the energy out of me, as well as the heat and the rowing. And when you're preoccupied thinking about a lot of other stuff and like trying not to poop your pants, it makes it even harder. Everyone really has like a meticulous system to prevent them from getting sick. It just makes sense. And we don't really know that system yet, but we use toilet paper and like we have our own system. And actually Dustin and I are just two dirty guys, and they hate it. They razz Dustin every time he cooks. We pass stuff to them with our left hand. I'm like left-handed. And the only thing they do with their left hand is wipe. So it's very strange for us four to be like living together when we do stuff so differently.
So where are we going?
Going to get some chicken.
Look at that.
I don't know if you can hear me, but we're having a feast tonight. We got 2 kgs of chicken, and we're feeding like 6 or 7 people. The boat guys that are letting us stay right beside the government boats. It's a small price to pay, you know, our safety.
I used to be a vegetarian, but I'm not anymore. So I eat chicken all the time, and I think that it's only fair that I eat it if I can kill one.
What if you kill it and you like it?
Like killing it?
Yeah.
I don't think that's gonna happen now. Gory, in Canada, everybody goes to the supermarket and you just buy some chicken and you cook it up, and you don't think about it getting its head chopped off and getting plucked and everything like that, right? And I think the majority of people who eat chicken wouldn't actually want to kill it themselves, so they shouldn't be eating it. So I think I should only eat chicken if I'm able to kill it. So, so very strong. Cut strong.
But cut strong, but every time chicken by hand.
You have to hold its head like this.
Yeah.
Hold, and then maybe somebody else hold or I hold. I'll have blood on me. Will I? Well, I just tried to chop its head off, but I went down too low, so it didn't get its head quite off, so I just chopped it again. Well, I just wanted to make sure he wasn't suffering that I killed him. But you know, I explained why I did it. And, I don't know. Here, you can chop it. It's time to go.
We don't know where we're going today, actually. We've had an itinerary every single day in Bihar. Bihar. There's a dude behind me.
I'm looking forward to getting into Bangladesh. I've never ever been to Bangladesh before. I have no idea what to expect.
We're gonna go to the town over here and see if there's other boats we can tie up against. This will be our last night in Bihar.
We got to our destination today. Gorian and I had a talk, and he told me that tomorrow they're leaving. Okay, so we got to our destination today. Some big boats arrived, and Adrian went to get the camera to film them. And when Adrian was gone, Gorian and I had a talk, and he told me that his child is sick and that tomorrow they're leaving. We haven't mastered our boat yet.
They don't let us park the boat ever. Every time we like have to do something really technical and get up beside something, they're like out. It's so weird having these guys with us because before we were just completely oblivious to everything. Inherent like danger or how the water works. We gotta learn, man, and fast.
Yeah. We can do it.
We're planning on doing it all by ourselves. Anyway,
Yeah, exactly.
which I don't know would have been a good idea or not.
No, we probably would have.
I think we might have died. This is a boat. We have no idea what we're gonna have to do in the next few days to get our boat to Bangladesh. We just have to go talk to the pilot of this boat because he's under the impression that it's impossible for a boat like ours to make it to the border. He said that the current's way too fast and it's not possible in this type of time of the year.
No.
Other people have already talked about taking the boat off the river onto a truck and then putting it back in the river at a spot where it's slower. We are like here right now. Where we want to go,
What is the river route?
this is the river right here, Ganga.
Pass Farakka barrage,
Past Paraka.
Farakka barrage and meet to Lalgola.
Huh.
Are you going to Bangladesh? Main barrage pass. Main barrage pass. Your boat by carry and bypass canal.
Bypass canal.
Canal.
Huh.
The pilot of the boat said that the main Ganga River going into Bangladesh, it won't be possible. And I don't know if it's just, I don't think it's just going to the border. I think the whole pass, it just gets bigger and bigger once it's in Bangladesh. And I think they were talking about a dam that we need to get a truck across to. That there's a big dam somewhere and that we have to get our boat lifted.
You say something about truck and take boat and put on truck at Paraka Barrage. So we meet with the manager of the Paraka Barrage and he'll let us know what to do.
Are you sleep from here?
Yeah,
Huh?
yeah.
Huh?
All right.
That was absolutely what I did not want to hear. But at the same time, if it's going to save my life, then it's best I did hear it, you know? And we wouldn't be here now if it wasn't for Gori and Kedarna. So there's another reason why it's great that they came.
We got to make it to a place called Paraka. It is the dam, a major dam that diverts water down to Calcutta and then also straight across to Bangladesh. So we're approaching the dam, just a few kilometers behind me, and this is also the time where our boatmen get to go back to their warm houses and their wives and their kids, and we just keep going on the river. They've been a big part of the trip. Their food has been awesome. They've taught us everything we know about the boat. They've got us out of some situations that potentially could have been disastrous. Just stuff that we wouldn't know. So it's gonna be sad to see them go. We haven't bugged you too much?
Not too much.
No?
Not too much.
If someone asked you in the future
Yes.
to say, come with me on my boat to Bangladesh,
Yes.
would you say yes or no?
Yes. Good.
You would?
Yeah. Good.
Yeah, you do it again.
Yeah.
Our boys have left, our men, our boat friends have left us, so we're on our own now. Yesterday they told us that we have to go to the police station to get permission to go through this gate because normally boats like this aren't allowed through this gate. The guys who saw the boat thought we could get this thing onto a van, a rickshaw van, and then afterwards I realized when I saw the guy coming that it was just like a bicycle rickshaw thing that I was on yesterday. But this possible? This is not possible on bicycle. The cop's here to supervise. Originally, he just wanted one of those bicycle rickshaw things to come with us. And I said, we got a lot of luggage. And then he hummed and hawed and said, maybe we'll need 2. We're gonna need like 24 of those things that are twice the size. It'll flatten the whole frame of the tire. Do you think this can fit on a cycle rickshaw? This boat, yeah?
Yeah.
Holy shit. Possible?
No possible.
No possible.
I met the officers, and one speaks really good English and is really friendly, and he's like, don't worry, we're gonna make this work for you guys. I sort of want to take the boat on a truck and just get it down there if that's the only option.
It's not gonna fit on the bicycle.
Do you know how to say truck?
Kidna truck, kidna pesa.
We gotta get it to the other side somehow.
The answer is right behind you.
The truck's about half the size of the boat. This just might be the end of our boat. I could see this being the end. The whole community came to help us do the impossible. First we said 10 guys, you know, Adrian and I thought maybe 10. Took 30. That was incredible. I never thought that it would be accomplished that efficiently and that quickly and that safely.
Everyone takes such good care of us, you know. Whenever we encounter a problem like this, people are always there to help us out and figure out the solution because we can't figure it out by ourselves. We just have no idea.
There's got to be a way I can, hopefully later on in my life, I can repay these people or do something good. I'm amazed.
Yeah!
The river was absolutely insane. How fast and how hard the current is. Like, there's actually white caps. We got to figure out what to do about this. So the people in this village might have saved our lives by letting us stay here. It's gonna be long days. 5 in the morning till about 10 at night, constantly surrounded by 50 people. We need to get this boat into Bangladesh somehow, which means getting down the river.